I was a program manager in the technology field. Very high-paced, very great job, loved it. Suddenly my muscles shut down, and I actually spent a week in bed. I've heard Dr. Wigley describe it as pouring cement under your skin, and that's exactly what it was at that point.
My whole life completely changed. I went from like running a store and running my kids around and running back and forth to my son's college to pretty much being bedridden within like 6 to 8 months of my diagnosis. I progressed very quickly within the first 6 months to the point where I went from working full-time to going on medical disability.
I'm a contractor, I work with my hands, I felt like kind of a shell of a man that I couldn't really do much physically. At its most active stage, it was very difficult for me to even get in and out of bed or clothe myself.
I work in a restaurant, still do, but I was a waitress then. Legs started hurting, getting tired, feet, hips, everything. The weight coming off like crazy, then my hands started cramping up. So I eventually had to get off the floor, and they let me be a hostess. They gave me a stool because I couldn't walk around long. I had to stop driving because I just didn't feel comfortable, because once I lost control of the wheel once, and with my knuckles, anything banging, the pain was excruciating, so I didn't want to hurt anybody else.
Most people do assume that I'm not ill, that I'm not disabled, because they can't see anything. If you look at a person in a wheelchair, on a walker, it's like, oh, something's going on with them. Someone has to look a little closer or be a little more sensitive and observant to notice that I'm short of breath. My skin has changed.